Good morning all, I hope you are well wherever you are in the world on this Saturday morning where I am here in Adelaide, Australia, and just newly got back after being on a holiday in New Zealand with my partner for 10 nights, which was really nice. Quite overtired at the moment, I guess with time differences and some family stuff going on. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on and talk about something that I've been thinking about. For whoever's watching, come say hi in the comments, let me know you're watching. I'd love to connect with you all. And for those of you that are new here, my name is Zoe Jean and I am an anxiety and NLP practitioner, and I specialise in helping women to rewrite their anxiety using the Rewrite Your Anxiety method, which focuses on rewiring the programs of your subconscious mind, building a deep connection with your body, so releasing the tension in your body and mind, regulating your nervous system, as well as building sustainable habits, right? Because everything we do in life is based off of habits and based on what our subconscious mind programs are. So if you truly want to heal your anxiety and just heal your life on a deep level, then you really need to focus on those components: mindset, body connection, nervous system regulation, and habits. They're all crucial, and that's what brought me to create the Rewrite Your Anxiety method, right? Because I stayed stuck in chronic stress and anxiety for 14 years, and yeah, it just was not fun, and partly because I just didn't have the correct support. And then finally, when I got good support from a life coach, she only really helped me with the subconscious mind work, right? So I still felt I was jumping at the slightest thing, because my nervous system was still dysregulated. I still didn't know how to connect to my body on a deep level. Like, I didn't know what worked for me, whether it was meditation or something else. I still felt pretty disconnected from myself as well, and I didn't really know much about building sustainable habits. So when I was finally able to master all of that, I'm like, shit, like I can see how much better it is when you have all of these in one when it comes to healing your anxiety. So it's not constantly one step forward and 2 steps backwards. So I just wanted to come on and talk about loving yourself first, right? Because a lot of us, we rely on other people to be there for us and support us and make us feel worthy, make us feel good enough. And we get trapped in the people-pleasing mentality, and sometimes we get so bad that we're unable to be alone, right? We're unable to be single, we're unable to enjoy anything without having someone else there to support us, tell us we're good enough, tell us we can do something, and that's just not the way it's meant to be, right? If we want to live our best life, if we want to attract the right people into our lives and be treated well, then we need to learn how to love ourselves first, no matter how hard it can seem at times. And if you do, it makes a world of difference with your relationships with your family, your friends, your partners and everything like that. I was single for a very long time and I didn't mind it at all, right? Because I was focusing on, loving myself first, and finding someone that was right for me, and focusing on growing my business and knowing that I enjoy my own company. I don't need someone else to go out. I don't mind living alone because I enjoy my own company. I can go out to brunch on my own, I can go to the movies on my own, I can go shopping on my own, I can do anything on my own. I don't need to rely on constantly having someone else to do something for me. So I just spent so long loving myself, and that was what was needed to finally actually feel good enough within me to be able to attract someone that will treat me right. Again, because a lot of us get into those relationships and they're not, sometimes with people that aren't treating us very well, or just could be treating us better, yet we stay because we're scared that we won't be able to find someone else, or that we're not good enough, or something like that, right? So you really don't want to just stay trapped in those relationships because you don't feel that you're good enough, that you can't find anything better, that people would judge you or whatever it is. It's so important to love yourself first and be okay on your own. Otherwise you're going to have a hard time finding a good quality relationship, keeping your relationship, and standing up for yourself and your boundaries and your needs, right? Again, sometimes we stay in relationships despite our needs and boundaries not being met because we're scared that we can't find someone else, or will be annoying, or will break us up, or whatever it is. So another good quality of focusing on loving yourself helps you focus on learning what your needs are and healthy boundaries, and being able to actually stand up for yourself, right? Because that's what it's needed, right? And a lot of the times when relationships don't last, it's because that good communication isn't there. So yeah, it's so important to focus on that, and not be afraid. Like my partner even says he loves when I actually bring up that there's a problem, right? Rather than just going silent, acting like everything's fine, and then the same problem comes up or a different problem comes up. It's so important to talk about these things and to talk about what your needs are and what your boundaries are. And if you can do that in a relationship, it will make the world of difference. And it'll make the world of difference as in it will make you stronger, or it might bring you apart. But if it tears you apart, brings you apart, that's obviously because it wasn't right for you. And if anyone wants any tips on learning how to create better boundaries with their partner or someone else, and getting their needs met, and having a voice and learning how to love themselves first, then feel free to send me a message. Because at the end of the day, like it's if you don't have that, you don't really have much at all, right? Because we can't expect other people to love us and treat us like we're worthy, lovable, and respect ourselves and our needs and our boundaries if we don't do that ourselves. If we don't do that ourselves because we just feel not good enough, let people walk all over us, people please, or whatever it is, right? So it's so important. And like I could go on and on about different communication and how you can make sure your needs are met, but also understand that maybe someone is in a way meeting your needs, but they're meeting them in a different way than what you want them to be met in. So it's about giving and taking as well, not expecting everything to be 100% the way that you want it to be, but still being able to voice it and kind of find like a middle ground to make sure both parties are happy in that relationship. But I just really wanted to share that, because for anyone out there that is single or in a relationship and not very happy, and you're scared you won't be able to find someone else, or you're not good enough or whatever, just know that it's okay. It's okay to spend that time to be single, to love yourself, take yourself out for the movies or for brunch, hold your own hand, buy yourself flowers. Just, do it all, right? Because it makes a world of difference. Give yourself a hug. Like, we don't need, anyone to do that for us. We can do that for ourselves. And when we learn to do that for ourselves and stick up for ourselves and do what's right for us, the world changes, right? You start to vibrate on a different energy level, an energy level of empowering, emotions and thoughts. So therefore, you attract more of those things into your life. If you keep vibrating on, I'm not good enough, needing to be a people pleaser, no one listens to me, or whatever it is, then you're going to keep attracting whatever you're vibrating on and whatever you're thinking, right? So I hope all of that makes sense. But definitely if you want some support on ways to start loving yourself more or getting your needs met and boundaries, then definitely send me a message, because it's something I'd love to help you with. Because at the end of the day, a lot of my clients that I've helped with their anxiety, a lot of their anxieties come from relationship anxiety, and lack of loving themselves. So this is really, really important. So if you at all have, anxiety, or just don't feel like you don't love yourself, or have relationship anxiety, or just fit any of the criteria of this live, whether it's not loving yourself, having relationship anxiety, or anxiety in general, then definitely send me a message, because you don't have to suffer anymore. You deserve so much more than whatever you're currently putting up with. And I can show you, and I'd love to show you, right? I've just been on holidays. I can still see clients while being on holidays. I love my job, and I'm here to support you no matter what time or day it is. I'm there in my DMs messaging my clients, because my clients get unlimited support. So I'd love to support you and connect with you. Feel free to comment below your favorite emoji, or send me a DM. Alright, bye.